guys, so we are here. Jess is not happy with my parking skills, it would appear. Jess,
it's not your parking skills, it's your parking choices.
My choices. But right in front, well, actually right behind you, right in front of me is Button Bashers. I'll do a little quick whip around, you might be able to see it, but it's pissing it down, so I'm just gonna like spin the camera, and when we spin again we're gonna be back in Button Bashers, or rather in Button Bashers. But there it is, right there. So that looks pretty cool. It'd be nice to catch up with James. Like I said, knew him from a while back. I used to buy PS2, chipped PS2 games from him. So next time you see us, we're going to be in the shop. You ready?
Alright, with one spin of the GoPro, here we are in Button Bashers, and how cute was little Roxy? Go to my Instagram now to see Jess and Roxy together. There was a super cute picture that I posted on there yesterday. Now, this is GoPro footage that was salvageable. For some reason, my GoPro just got a load of condensation on it. But luckily we had my DSLR and Jess filmed some really cool shots of Button Bashers. So all of the, well, most of the GoPro, the salvageable GoPro stuff, will be at the end when you will see some amazing Super Nintendo games. And I picked up a sick haul, and the pickups video for this is coming this week, guys, so you must keep an eye out for it. It will blow you away. Now, pretty small shop, but it is packed with personality, packed with so many games, so many DVDs, so much goodness. And I want to give a massive shout out to Button Bashers and James, the owner, the guy in here showing me some of the cool stuff in the back. I will link his Facebook to Button Bashers in the description, so you guys need to go and check them out. You need to pay him a visit and show him some love. He also does like a ton of repairs, console repairs, mobile repairs, computer repairs, PS4 repairs, you name it. Button Bashers can really sort it out for you. So I really trust James. So thank you, James, for showing me around some really cool stuff. Now, I don't know if everybody's allowed to go into this back room here, but if you don't see anything out on the shop floor, definitely just ask James, and I would probably be 95% confident that he has the game. He had like Tomba, is it Tomba or Tombi? I don't remember what the PAL version of the PS1 game was, but he had that in. There was Persona 3 on the PS3, which you can barely make out of my GoPro later, but I'll show it nonetheless. PSP stuff, ton of it, ton of GameCube, ton of original Xbox, and everything was in alphabetical order. So it is super easy to find stuff. It was really user friendly, and I was really blown away. It had been a good couple of years since Jess and I had been down to Button Bashers, so it was nice to kind of go back and see an entire huge mammoth amount of stock in here, and I will definitely be paying a visit pretty soon. This is probably now this and the retro game hunt video yesterday on my local shops, but this has just a ton of stuff. Like, I just can't believe it. So right in the back there's this little room with your DVDs, your Blu-rays, and again a shed ton of PS2 games. You walk out, and again this is kind of what you see. So you get in a good look around the store. You can really see how big it is and just how neat and tidy everything is. There was also another cabinet off to the left, which you will see later. James showed me some really cool stuff in there. And again, you will see some stuff on my GoPro. Really gutted about the condensation on it. That's never happened before. Usually GoPro footage is pretty immaculate. And right at the end of this video, you will see a little clip of yesterday's GoPro retro game hunt video. So again, go and check it out. I will link it in the cards. Now, you've got your nice Xbox crystal up there. That was super awesome. And again, right at the top, above all these games, there were just like joysticks, DREAMCAST keyboards, an immaculate box PS2. Really nice stuff. You can see the pink PS2 Slim down there as well with controllers, and some awesome graffiti, which I actually didn't notice. I didn't notice it until Jess caught it on camera and played this back. Now, this was the little cabinet that I was telling you about. Some cool stuff in this. I have this. This was my childhood Game & Watch. Really good, actually. If you do come across it, I highly recommend you pick it up. Now, I'm going to show you this nice little add-on for the Game Boy Advance SP. I'll show you a picture on my Instagram here. So you guys definitely need to check it out. James actually gave me this, so I just want to say thank you, James, for your hospitality once again. So I kind of bought that home, so that's super cool. And I will show it in a bit more depth on pickups video. Now, I was looking at something here, and that is what I was looking at, the Star Wars Limited Edition Xbox 360. James had a sealed one, or a brand new one, and then there was the one at the front that you saw, which I believe was the second hand one. So even the second-hand one was in stellar condition, absolutely sick condition. So I probably will be going back and picking up one of those at some point, maybe when I'm back from the States. So this is where I probably spent most of my time, having had a really good look around the shop, and you can kind of make out a sick ton of NTSC boxed Super Nintendo games, all of which I bought. There were some PAL N64 games that I already owned boxed, and I just knew, you know when you just know when you're on a retro game hunt that you just know you're walking out with these games? My heart just kind of melted when I saw them. So I picked them up, and that is going to be the second. Now this is the GoPro footage. You can see the condensation. Again, I apologise. It's not my usual forte with the GoPro. It's usually absolutely immaculate. But what I was going to say was there's two pickups videos coming. There's going to be one from Nina's store yesterday, and then there's going to be one from James's store, because I actually did get a few more bits. And just look at this stuff, guys. How sick is this? What an absolute amazing find. And this is why you go to these awesome local retro game stores. This is why it's important. This is why I love these videos. This is why I just love showing you guys, taking you with me, because I would have been so annoyed if I wasn't able to show you these finds. Like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So it's going to be good to do the pickups video, because you're going to get to see the condition a little bit more. I'm going to take the stickers off. Everything was immaculate, and I must say James takes great pride in his stock. Genuinely cannot fault him. You can see Jess filming there. You actually just saw what she films in the other clip just before this GoPro footage came on. So again, please go and show some love to Button Bashers. Please check it out. It's awesome. I am so pumped to kind of go back down there. Like I said, it'll probably be when I come back from the States now. So I'll be back down. Now, James had quite a decent amount of Amiga games as well, one of which I think was like super rare. A lot of the rare stuff, as with any store, is behind the counter. And I think he was mentioning, like, this guy came in and he bought this huge bundle in. There was an Amiga 1200, a Neo Geo, you know, really cool stuff. Most of it's been sold, but I think there were a couple of surplus games from that Amiga bundle that he bought in. Wasn't really in the market for any Amiga games because I can't set my Amiga up, and that particular game there, Trolls, although it's a mint game, it is for the 1200, and I don't own an Amiga 1200, which is a bit of a shame, but nonetheless I'm sure if there's anything I wanted, James would put it to one side. And look at little Roxy, here she is, she's so cute, and she was all over the games, bless her. She's an absolute delight. It made me want to get a puppy, actually. Made me want to get a puppy. Let me know, actually, in the comment section what kind of pets you guys own. So dropping back into this, Jess and I just had a quick scope out again on the cabinet here. I do love glass cabinets. You know, there's some cool stuff in glass cabinets. I've said this quite a few times. Mega CD as well. Really nice condition Mega CD. I think there was a Mega CD game, although I don't remember. I'd have to double check. You'd probably be able to see it if it wasn't for the ridiculous condensation on my GoPro. I've learnt my lesson here. I'm gonna have to continually wipe it down. I don't know what went on, because it was fine in the car, and it was fine with the footage at the end of the video, which you'll see as well. Always good to see the XLs about on the DS. I have the yellow one. Might get the blue and the green. I also have the 25th anniversary edition of the Super Mario DS, DSi XL, so that's awesome. DS games you've got there, cool sound system as well. Again, loads more stuff in here other than just games. Like I said, James does repairs on PCs, Xboxes, you name it, you know, James could probably fix it, so just drop him a message if you've got any concerns. And he was saying, actually, a lot of people come from all around the country to buy from him and to get things repaired from him, and I think word of mouth is a really good thing for local businesses, so that's pretty impressive. And James, I've told you in the shop, but you've done really well for yourself, mate, and I'm super happy. I'm really happy for you. Like I said to you guys, I've known James for quite a number of years. When I was a teenager, quite young, I used to spend my babysitting money buying PlayStation 1 games from him. I may have even bought a console bundle at one point, I don't fully remember, but nonetheless it was super cool to see him, super cool to catch up, and I had a blast. So guys, let's conclude, and make sure you guys hit like and subscribe if you want more out and about videos.
Alright guys, oh my god, so we've just been into Button Bashers in Shirebrook. There's going to be a huge pickups video from that, but I just want to say you have to check this place out. I will link to Facebook in the description. If you're in this area in Derbyshire or Nottinghamshire, or you just want to drive to find some games, you've got to come and check this place out. James was telling us as well, they do kind of console repairs, really reasonable prices, amazing prices.
Phone
repairs. There's just a ton of stuff. Like, I was so blown away at everything that James offers, and you've got to check it out. Now, in terms of the pickups, wow. Oh my god, some shit is about to go down in pickups, so that is coming this week, and I mean, I'm talking boxed, immaculate Super Nintendo, game after game after game after game. I said I wasn't going to spend a lot, but you only live once, so I'm like super pumped right now. So stay tuned. Thanks for helping me, Jess, as always.
No problem.
We have a quick whip around the shop there and the back, so plenty of good footage for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, but for now, please hit subscribe. Keep an eye out for some sick ass pickups videos coming. My name is Gemma. Take care. Have a lovely day. Jess,
Bye bye.
see you soon.